What a way to wrap up semifinal Saturday on TSN. Sports Center begins now. I'm Brian, that is Holly, and of course we start with the World Junior Hockey Championship. Canada's drive for 5, still alive, barely. What an epic game you just saw against Russia.
Let's all take a moment, breathe, and now let's relive it all. Canada coming off arguably one of the greatest games in World Junior history, that win over the U.S. Zach Boychuk playing in the semis after falling awkwardly into the boards and injuring his ankle against the Americans. And after proving his mettle in the quarters, Dustin Tokarski getting the call to backstop Canada into the finals. Just over 2 minutes in, Stefan Delarovere and Evander Kane do some good work down low. Kane finds Brett Sané in front, and he scores, becoming the 15th different Canadian to score a goal this tournament. 1-0. 3 minutes later, Alex Pietrangelo blows a tire in the neutral zone. Maxim Goncharov breaks in and beats Tokarski upstairs. Russia answers back quickly. We're tied. Canadians stick to their hard work on the forecheck. Kane once again battling down low, gets it in front to Patrice Cormier. He gets his first of the tourney. Canada in front 2-1, but these Russians are not going to fold. 16 seconds later, Tokarski makes the initial save, but Dmitry Klopov bangs in the rebound. And while the Canadian goal is being announced, the Russians tie it at 2. We've got a battle going after just 20 minutes. Second period, Russia with a power play. Tyler Myers goes down to block a shot and pays the price, taking it in the side of his knee. He was helped to the dressing room, but he would return. Then, behind the net, Chris DiDomenico gets high stick by Maxime Chudinov, and he gets 2 minutes. Canada 0 for 5 with the man advantage to that point, but you know that wouldn't last forever.
He shoots, it goes off a leg, drops down, Eberle shoots, score!
Jordan Eberle fires it off Dmitry Kulikov's skate and in his third. And remember the dust-up the Canadians had along the bench with the Americans? There was no way the refs were going to let that happen again. 3-2 Canada after 2. Just 51 seconds into the third. Myers back after that injury, turns over the puck in the neutral zone. Evgeny Krachev breaks in and beats Tokarski 5-4. 3 goals on 16 shots, game tied at 3. Canadians get a power play under a minute later. And their power play specialist, John Tavares, rings one off the post. Later, Delarovere, whose style of play is always on the edge, cross-checks his man to the head, a cross-checking minor, and on that ensuing power play.
Here's Sonny, feeds out ahead for Esposito. Angelo Esposito, short-handed, score!
First shorthanded goal of the tournament for Canada. They take the lead for the 4th time tonight, but immediately after the shorty, PK Subban takes a tripping penalty, putting the Russians on a 5-on-3 where Sergei Andronov bangs it in at the side of the net. Canada in the middle of another huge battle, this time with the Russians. It is 4-4 with over 2 minutes to go in the game. Klopov at the side of the net jams it in past Tokarski. Russians lead 5-4 late. Last gasp for Canada.
The Russians lead for the first time. Looking for it. Tavares pulls it out. Tavares backhand towards the goal. Loose puck. Everybody scores! Tie game! Can you believe it?
With 5.4 seconds left, Eberle scores the biggest goal of his life. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better than the American game, we're off to sudden death overtime, where over 30 seconds in, Eberle with a golden chance at the side of the net cannot convert. Then Subban comes streaking in behind the net. Shot goes through the crease and stays out. A nail-biter. This will go to a shootout to decide who plays for goal. First shooter, Jordan Eberle. And another great move for a shootout goal. Next shooter, Dmitry Kugershev, and he will hit the post. Canada's second shooter, Tavares. Canada up 2-0 in the shootout. So Pavel Chernev needing to score. Tokarski denies him. Canada is off to the gold medal game in what can only be described as a thriller. They will play for gold Monday against